คือผู้เชี่ยวชาญทางด้านการบำบัดด้วยน้ำครูสอนเรกิเสียงบำบัดและคุณเดลินีโยคะเธอเชื้อสายอังกฤษจีนจากฮ่องกงที่ใช้ชีวิตอยู่ในประเทศไทยมากกว่า 26 ปี เธอคือแม่ผู้เปรียบด้วยความรักผู้หลงใหลในการแบ่งปันและเข้าใจชีวิตในเชิงลึกเธอพาผู้หญิงมากมายเติบโตอย่างสงบและทำให้เรารู้ว่าชีวิตนั้นจริงๆแล้วอาจเรียบง่ายกว่าที่เราคิดเขียนเรื่องราวของเธอไว้ในชีวิตฉันวันนี้เราขอต้อนรับแขกรับเชิญสุดพิเศษเมลานีเชิญคุณมาร่วมเดินทางไปในเรื่องราวของเธอ
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อครูเมลานีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับที่ Lotus Wellness สาทรซอย1ค่ะก็เมลานีเป็นครูสอนโยคะนั่งสมาธิบำบัดโดยเสียงบำบัดในน้ำด้วยค่ะแล้วเป็นบ้านที่ติดสวนสวยๆธรรมชาติในกลางเมืองเลยค่ะอยากให้ทุกคนมาพักผ่อนtake care ตัวเองด้วยค่ะยินดีต้อนรับค่ะ
It's been a long time since we last met, and I see your place is very shining and it's inspiring. And I really would love to know more about your journey. So, how are you recently?
I'm well, and I've been quite busy recently. I'm teaching my regular weekly classes, and I also run trainings for sound healing, for Reiki, energy healing, and I also offer water therapy. And I was very busy this week because I had a visiting teacher from Israel teaching Jahara water therapy. So I became a student again for 3 days, which is beautiful. So even as I am a teacher, I'm also a student.
Right.
I love to keep studying.
Yeah,
Even the
that's
things that
good.
I've learned once, I learn again. And I'm busy with my kids. I have 2 teenagers, right? So I have my son is now 18, can you imagine? And my daughter's 16.
So what is your main focus in this studio?
The main focus, it started with Kundalini Yoga. And this is why I'm wearing white today.
Okay.
Because I practice and I teach, and I also run trainings for Kundalini Yoga teacher training. And so that's how my studio grew from Kundalini Yoga. But before Kundalini Yoga, I was practicing Reiki.
Yes.
And that's energy healing, which you studied with me
Yes,
too.
level 1.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yes.
And I still love it because I love to work one-on-one with people. It's important to have the weekly classes,
Right.
Because it brings lots of people in. And from here, people get to know what we offer privately. And I think this is where we can do the really deep work one-on-one. So I love this. It's meaningful and deep.
So you have been doing so many things about healing, right? So looking back, what bring you here to walking this path?
Wow. My own healing journey. That's
Yes.
it. I was married into a very big celebrity family, and I think it was, adjusting to life in Thailand. I've been here 25 years, but in some way I'm still a foreigner, Falang. So adjusting to this different lifestyle and culture, which I love very much. It's my home. But I went on my own healing journey, and I was working in corporate and working with family business too. Had my own career, and I worked with family business, but then trying to find yourself too. As you know, becoming a wife and a mother, you start to lose parts of yourself in some way. It's beautiful on one hand, but you also lose who you were, and you become someone else.
And
to
especially
everyone else.
you're in this big family.
Chai. So in a way, this was the beginning of my healing journey, and I started with Reiki. So I went and I received Reiki sessions. For me, it was so powerful that I decided to study it so I could give it to myself. And after that, Reiki took me to Kundalini Yoga.
Yes. We know each other for a long time, and I know that you're very good in PR and marketing, those kind of things. And it's so different, different direction to come in this healing path. Not only healing yourself, but you want to heal others as well. So why do you become devoted into healing others?
I will never say I heal others. So first of all, let's change the way we say that, because healing comes from the person themselves. The person chooses to arrive here in my space, so they've already chosen, I want to feel better by coming to yoga or by coming for Reiki or for water therapy or sound healing. These are the modalities that I offer. And what made me choose was not really, I never thought I would be a teacher or in the wellness area, but because the journey was so deep and life-changing for me, I feel that I have to share it. And part of becoming a teacher is you have to, as part of your exam, you have to be teaching and practicing to move to the next level. So I wanted to grow for my own journey, but from my own journey, there was this need to share, a requirement actually to share. So I shared, and it came very naturally from a place of my own journey. So I felt that I was well qualified to share something that really helped me. I could see that it would help people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
So it is, because sometimes, you cannot heal other person if they don't let you. So you're saying that you're like a channel for them to be healed, for them to heal themselves, right?
Yeah. So we hold, what I see it as, I am the doorman.
Yeah.
I just hold a door open and I come in to help listen, hold the space. In yoga we say sunyai, right? Listening and with consciousness, conscious listening, and then we hold that space. When people feel safe to share what they're going through, we're already doing a beautiful service just by listening, really listening. And then that healing journey starts, because sometimes if we think I'm the healer and the ego comes in to find a solution to fix something, we're not really listening. We have our own personal ego agenda. So just listen, and that person is going to begin to feel like, wow, somebody heard me. I could let everything out and feel better. Right.
So do you do that to your family as well?
I believe you try. But family is the hardest.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah. So
like my Chinese mom says to me, 你唔可以教你自己小朋友. You cannot choose your own children.
Yeah.
You can't teach your own children.
Yeah. So you just be there to just listen to them.
Yes.
And be their friend.
Yeah.
So when you were younger, what was your dream? Were you dream of become a teacher?
Well, I guess I went through many different dreams, but one of the things I really wanted was to be a dancer. I did 10 hours of dance a week. I was learning ballet, tap dance, modern dance, jazz dance, and I was really good at it.
About you.
Yeah, boarding school. So in England. So I reached the age of 15, but my mom said to me, "No, dancing is a hard life. It's a hard and it's short." Career, and it's difficult for the body and hard to find work and income. And she said, you have a good brain. As a good Chinese mom, she said, you have to be a yisang or lotsi, a doctor or a lawyer. Yeah. But I didn't want to do either of those things. So I studied languages. I studied French and German at university because I feel like I love people and I love cultures. And I also didn't know what to choose. And for me, languages are easy because I grew up with English and Cantonese in Hong Kong and England. Yeah.
Wow. So for you, I want to know, looking back, your younger self, what would she say to you right now?
Wow. My younger self would probably say to me, I'm really proud of you for choosing yourself and that you remembered you have dreams too, and that you chose your own happiness, even if it meant it made other people unhappy or sad, because I chose to leave a 22-year-long marriage with 2 children who were barely teenagers. But I made that tough choice because I needed to choose my own happiness. And in this choice, I felt finally in my late 40s I had bloomed, but I could fully bloom. and realize my full potential.
Right.
And it wasn't just limited to giving to my own children and husband at the time, but actually serving the greater community through this space that I've created. Yeah.
So this divorce is not came out of a blue. It just came by time.
By time.
Right? That
It
you
was
think
like,
of.
they call it the 7-year itch, right? You get itchy after
yeah.
For me, it was like 3 cycles, 7, 14, 21. It was half my life. So by the 3rd cycle, there was a lot of love, a lot of beauty, but also I think organically, some of us grow in different directions, like plants. We're part of nature. And at some point for me, I realized like, wow, I've given so much to others. I've forgotten to give to myself. So I think my younger self would also say that, don't forget to give to yourself. We have this saying, like, if you don't fill your cup, you can't give from an empty cup. And it's true, yeah.
Yeah. So what was, looking back, right, of this journey, when you first discover Reiki, what did did it make you feel, wow, what an experience, like?
Yeah, it was kind of weird, actually, to be honest. It was like, ooh, I feel the energy going through me. We put hands on the person and I could literally feel tingling and the warm and cold sensations and waves and like electricity inside my skin and my lips and my eyes. And it was a little bit strange. But I also felt very beautifully supported and that I could let go of so many things and cry. And then I felt that my practitioner and my teacher, she became my teacher, she held this space for me to discover myself and look at my life from a different angle. Like maybe for so many years I was just looking from this side, but because she was outside of me, she taught me to look at the elephant from different directions, right?
Yes. And how about Kundalini yoga? Is it different experience?
Wow, Kundalini yoga for me is next level. And for me, it's like almost the ultimate practice, but everybody's journey is different. So I don't want to say one thing is better than the other. But for me personally, Kundalini yoga has everything. It's complete because we have the breath work, we have the physical postures, the asanas, the pranayama, the asanas. We have the deep relaxation with sound healing, and we have meditation and mantra. So everything comes together. So you're working always on body, mind, breath, energy, soul, and spirit. So for me, it's a holistic practice. And it went so deep to open up and release many different old things. And it also felt like I had this direct connection to God, divine, universal consciousness, lots of downloads and realizations for myself, which was like so powerful.
Wow. So can you share like any experience that you had with this spiritual journey that you wanted to share, like very unforgettable moments?
Very unforgettable moments. Yeah, one when I was practicing my level 1 Kundalini yoga teacher training homework. For 40 days you have to do the sadhana and I did the 10 bodies kriya, but what was difficult for me, the challenge for me was the 1-minute breath was part of my practice. And every day I had to do this 1-minute breath. Inhale for 20, hold the breath for 20. Both of these I could do so well. And then exhale slowly for 20, right? 20, 20, 20 makes 1 minute, 60 seconds. The hardest part was the exhale. Every time it would create like a sense of panic, I'm going to die, urgency, stress response. Somehow, when it got to the worst point, kind of in the middle of my practice, about day 20, I overcame it because there was a realization that literally was like a voice came to me and said, you have never been able, you were scared to let go every lifetime.
Oh my God.
every time you died, every time there was an ending, you were afraid, you were fearful of dying and letting go.
Oh my god.
So I was like, okay, I can let go. And then after that moment, it was a really easy 1-minute breath for me. The exhale became easy.
Wow.
Yeah. And in Reiki, I had other experiences like seeing past lives of other people and of myself as well. Yeah, really. Or maybe if you don't want to believe or you don't believe in past life, I would say maybe it's the ancestry. Why people in this life have some kind of illogical fear about something. And when you place your hands on, it's almost, it is that you can tap into the field and you can feel, it's like you can read the field, or they say the Akashic records or the DNA memories. It's all encoded in us. And you can see and feel things that you can never imagine you would know on a normal, ordinary human level, but we are capable of being like a tape recorder, you know, and sensing things. It's
So
magnetic.
Basically, you're saying you saw your past life.
My own and involved with other people.
Wow.
And I see other people's past life, nothing to do with me.
When you did Reiki.
When I do sessions. So I could feel and understand why the present moment trauma is not related to anything that they can find in their current life, but it's from the ancestors or maybe their past life. Some people would call it past life.
Wow. So
It's not always.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's very powerful.
Yeah. So in your practice, you also included gong meditation, like gong sound healing, right?
Yes. So Kundalini yoga
Yeah.
got me into through the shavasana and the gongs.
Yeah.
I was like the first experience that was another powerful moment. Wow.
Yeah.
I need to learn this.
So how did it impact you? Why do you think it's so powerful for other people as well?
Gongs go beyond language, beyond thinking. That's the primal sound that we call nad, the sacred sound current, where everything exists. So I always say to people who study gongs with me, and I was the first studio to open to sound healing in Thailand to actually share the gongs in a very open way. The gongs, when you don't play them, you don't hear the sound of the gongs. So everything exists there. It's just by your will, your desire, and you strike the mallet on the gong, and then all those sounds come into a human perceptible frequency, but it goes deep into the body. It's not just through the ears and thinking, but it affects how we feel, and it affects the sensation in the body. You know, because you play gongs.
Yes, yeah, it's powerful. There was once that I played gong and recorded it, and I played to my mom, and she said that I heard like monk chanting. So, but I couldn't hear that. But then later I listened to it again, and I was like, yeah, it did feel like monk chanting. Yeah. You've been exploring connection between like nature and space and water, right? And in your work, what do you think is, what does it mean to you? All of these together. Does it represent you, or, what does this mean to you?
Nature, space, and water.
Yeah.
And earth.
Yeah, and earth.
I feel like they're all the natural elements. We as humans, we're made up of all of those elements. We contain earth and water and air and fire and space. And I feel that we are living and occupying everything in the head. Because we have our 5 senses here. We have our vision, we have our smell, we have our taste, we have our touch, and we have our hearing. All the 5 senses, and the brain is here. And this is kind of like the important center for the central nervous system, the communication between the rest of the body and the brain. Everything input comes up so we can recognize from our senses. We're sensory beings, and then we can respond. And so it's vital that we see the human as a whole and we bring people back into their bodies, and I bring myself back into my body to feel all these elements, especially in a big city like Bangkok, where life is just like bam, 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 so full power, people's minds are everywhere. And we have to come back into the body, but into nature as well, and enjoy earth and fire and water and air. And so here we have those elements through in the sound, like gongs. The metal is from the earth. The gong itself is made of metal. We need fire to melt the metal. We need water to cool it. We need to hang them in the air to give them time to settle, and they hang in the space in the air. And also the journey through my studio is like there's two people come in, there's earth, there's trees, there's water, and then we go into the water as well. And I feel like water is a space of rebirth.
I really wanted to know, because we never talk about this topic, about your spiritual routine. How did it, how do you put it into your daily life? Like such, for example, you've been through divorce, and then, how did you heal yourself, or how did you practice in your daily life?
Thank you. It's a good question as well. It's I feel like without what I have, without the tools that I have, it would have been a much more difficult and painful path. I feel that particularly Kundalini yoga helped me a lot, because I had my own practice. I would get up and I would do sadhana. I would do my own yoga practice and meditation every day, and chanting and mantras really helped me a lot, just to be with myself. And so I also had the cocoon and oasis of this beautiful space in the middle of a crazy city. I found this refuge where it's so peaceful and serene. I'm surrounded by nature, and I could tap into that energy. And it was also the same time that COVID happened. My dad died, my mom had a stroke. It was so many things, and my kids became teenagers. It was a lot of things happening at the same time. And having this practice that I could fall back on always, it was like my roots. I didn't get lost. There were moments where I was tested by my emotions and challenges of being human. Even though you have a spiritual practice, or I have a spiritual practice, sometimes you feel very torn by the emotions and the dramas, but this would always bring me back to center.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is there any belief or quote that, walk you through the hard times?
Any belief or quote?
Yes.
I don't think I can boil it down to any one quote or belief. For me, simplify. Small is beautiful. And always choose yourself first.
Tissue. Okay.
Thank you for your vulnerability. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much noise. Even as we do this interview, there's like people in the city cutting cement, piles. And we have to juggle so much. Like you're mother to 3 children. You live with your mother, as I do. And we're managing so much, and we have to stay alive. We need to have business to survive. And there's all the social media that's out there. There's so much that it's like I have to keep up, and I have to be bigger, and bigger is better, and more is more. But for me, I feel like actually we've forgotten that small is beautiful, and actually perhaps I am more rich. Could I be more rich by simplifying my life?
Right.
The more you put yourself out there, the more energy goes out, and the more energy you attract in towards you. Can you hold space for that? It's not always possible. It's a lot. That's why I think in my previous career looking after international artists, and I traveled with people like Alicia Keys and Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and Westlife and Maroon 5.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I feel like, they were answering the same questions over and over again on tour. You can't, and I was married to a celebrity, you can't go anywhere to have dinner without someone asking for your photo or interrupting you.
Right.
You're almost, you become tied into your audience. You can't, it's hard to escape, and there's a great big pressure to keep up.
Right.
And who are you keeping up for?
Right.
For me, I feel like, okay, I can keep up just for myself, my family, my kids, and then I can pick and choose my clients. And if I have crazy, and I have crazy, God bless them.
Yeah.
There was a part of me that wanted to help everyone at one point.
Yes.
But now I'm like, no, actually, I only want to help those people ready to help themselves.
Right. True.
It's a complete waste of energy otherwise.
Yes.
We don't need to strive. Okay, so the quote that comes to me now,
Okay.
Yogi Bhajan,
Yes.
he said, just sit and they will come.
Just sit and they will come.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're not human doing, you're human being.
Yes. Very powerful. So last question, for those people that is having difficult times, what do you want to tell them? What advice from your own experience?
Difficult times will always pass. They don't last forever. Everything comes, everything goes. It's all in the flow. Light doesn't exist without darkness. I can only say this is light because I know what darkness is. And I can only say this is dark because I know what light is. Joy, sadness, same thing. Everything has a lesson for us. Ask yourself, it's hard in that moment of difficulty or challenge. What am I learning from this? Maybe you can't see it yet. And I often say to my students and clients, the shit that you're going through is actually rich fertilizer like the plant. It grows in the soil. What is the soil made of? In biology, we know that the soil is dead leaves, dead animals, poo-poo. That plant needs the soil to grow. It can't grow without the soil, and we're the same. So the richer the crap, the more crap you've been through in your life, the richer you become. If you can, this is the true alchemy. Can you turn that junk that you went through, the shit that you're going through, into gold? It's a mindset. It's about resilience. Can I get back up and try again, or go take a different direction? Sometimes we can be really angry with what we've been through, but if the anger is just sitting in anger and complaining, it's poison.
Right.
But if you can take it and go, hey, this is my rocket fuel to prove to everyone, or to prove to myself, yes, I can do what I believe in, then that's your gold, it's your rocket fuel. So I always say everything is medicine until it becomes poison, or the other way around as well.
Right. Wow, it's so nice to talk to you. I always feel like you're like a big sister or big mama, I don't know. Yeah, and then you're like a book for me. Like
A book.
Yeah, like every time I talk to you, I learn something new. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining for this interview. And also I have a good news. I have a book. So I want to share with you. I want to give it to you.
Thank you so much,
for my new
Cherry.
book.
Congratulations, and I'm so proud of your growth as well. I see you like you've grown so much, and it's so beautiful seeing what you're sharing. Keep being beautiful you and share it with everyone.
Thank you.
And I'm going to improve my Thai.
Yeah, can
I
you
have to
read?
practice reading. Yes,
Yes.
ช้าๆขายยังไง
ใช่
ให้หมดในไลฟ์เดียว
เก่งมาก